Fashion Week has just wrapped here in New York City. Beautiful models strutting down the runways, wearing clothes that may be pretty, but let's be honest, are they practical? Well, it's not that just the beautiful people who may appreciate fashion, you know. Geeks need clothes too, and pretty much all of us can fit in this category. In that spirit, we offer you an haute couture alternative. Andy Ihnatko is a tech columnist for the Chicao Sun-Times, joining us this morning with a runway show only a geek could love. And we say geek, I want to say that I say geek very lovingly. I mean, I started covering technology, so to me a geek is a great thing.
If you've got more than two microprocessors on you at any time, you're a geek. You
yes,
qualify.
You are, and there are a number of Americans who fit that bill today. So we'll start out with a club, this is the Celio club jacket. This is actually a blazer that we're about to see, worn by Lauren, I believe.
Exactly. This is a good example of the sort of way that designers are integrating technology. It looks like a perfectly normal jacket, but it's actually a controller that can control your music player, control your Bluetooth phone, you can change tracks, you can answer phone calls.
How does it control my devices? There's an actual pocket there with buttons?
There is actually a little controller that plugs into your device.
That's wild.
Gets hidden away into a pocket. And the great thing is all those buttons they're just cloth. They're not mechanical. So it's washable, it's launderable, and this is being used with a whole bunch of different designers with a whole bunch of different ranges of different clothing.
This is amazing. So basically I throw my iPod in and then I just touch, inside my jacket. People think I'm reaching for a business card or a wallet, and no, I'm just changing the track.
It's perfect for those kind of weddings where you don't want to be there,
but
you want to be
entertained.
That.
That's a good thought. That one's about $280. All right, Lisa, also coming up with another jacket.
Exactly.
She's got two items for us, actually.
Exactly. These are two garments that also use this. It's called panic mode technology. And this is a Cole Haan designer jacket, very nice, where they've made the buttons as hard to find as possible.
Yeah.
So they integrate. But underneath it, she's wearing from iQuantum a hoodie, the IQ hoodie. Now, iQuantum makes a whole bunch of exercise wear and workout wear, exactly where you'd want to have your music player.
This looks like a regular sweatshirt.
Exactly. So I mean, you want to look like the Terminator.
But what's special? What's special about it? Where's
exactly. Just like it. If you look very closely.
So right on the sleeve, you've got these same buttons that we saw in the blazer and in that raincoat.
Exactly. And it'll control anything you plug it into.
I would love that when I go running.
Perfect.
Maybe I would go running more if I had that. So that's about $130 for that sweatshirt.
Exactly. You can also buy it without the electronics if you want to buy the electronics later.
Okay. Good to know. Coming up next, Sean is wearing the Scott E vest. This is actually jacket on over it, but the Scott E vest has actually been around for a little while, but boy, talk about new and improved.
Exactly. Well, E-Vest is the name of the company. They started making vests, but they branched out years later to design whole bunches of clothing that are designed to accommodate any piece of tech that you use. They have pouches for everything.
How many pockets are in that thing?
This has 28 pockets, and a lot of them are specifically designed like that's these clear window pockets for your phone and your music player, so you can mess around with it without taking it out. Also, it has what they call personal area network technology, so you can see that there's no wires dangling on.
Right.
They just nicely route each other so you can take it on and off without.
Great, and it even has a place to, exactly like we just saw, keep your iPod earbuds in there. That's about $250. I think you also have these touchy gloves. I just got a pair of these.
Well, I just want to say underneath they also make a whole line. He's wearing a shirt with the same technology, but the touchy gloves are great because it's freezing cold outside. You need to use your BlackBerry, but the buttons are way too small. It's just missing the tips of two fingers.
And there you go. You just take off the two, and I know they make some that you can put them back on. We're really tight on time.
Okay.
The pants I know are really big. Are these the pants that he's wearing now?
He's wearing the 511 tactical pants. These are my favorite.
You wear these every day, you said.
I've got 6 pairs. I'm wearing a pair right now.
Pockets for everything.
They were designed for SWAT teams and things like that, but for geeks it has everything you possibly need. They wear like anything. They're durable as anything. They're comfortable as anything, and they hold everything.
Can I wear them with the blazer though, or is that, I mean, it's a little bit of a fashion faux pas, or can you geek it out and make it work?
I'm wearing it with the blazer.
Okay.
I look like $1 million, don't I?
You do look like $1 million. We also have some spiffy shoes on here.
Yes, he's wearing shoes with the Nike Plus system built in. Now, one of these shoes actually has a magical electronic bean inside that transmits your pace to your iPod or your other pocket device.
Oh, I've heard about these.
Exactly. So it'll tell you how fast you're going, the distance you've traveled. There'll even be like a little electronic voice saying, "You only have 1 mile left to go. You're doing great," which is something I desperately need.
So we'll see if we can hook you up. I think I might have a connection there. Lastly, a little something called the Evolved holster by one of our newest Geek models. Yeah. We did steal you right from the runway, didn't we? Good times, good times. So what is this holster? What are you putting in it?
Well, it lets you hold your electronics very discreetly underneath the jacket again. And the great thing is that when you have your jacket off and you walk around the office, you feel like a detective in a 1970s cop show because it's just like a...
You are going to get to the bottom of this one. Andy Ihnatko, great to have you with us.